You are not in a room. You are in a chamber that breathes. A space where the walls do not hold you, but cradle you, like the slow rise and fall of a chest. The air here is not air at all. It is something thicker, something woven from strands of golden mist, each thread humming at 396 hertz. A sound so deep it vibrates in the hollows of your bones, not as noise, but as a presence, a quiet companion that walks beside you. Look down. Your feet do not press against solid ground. They rest upon a membrane of liquid light, warm and yielding, like the surface of a sunlit pond. When you shift your weight, the light ripples outward in slow circles, each ring carrying away a little more of what you no longer need. The walls around you are not stone. They are layers of suspended mist, some deep as amber, others pale as chamomile tea, each layer shifting, breathing, as if the chamber itself is alive. There are no corners here, no sharp edges, only curves that dissolve into the distance, like the gentle bend of a river or the soft arc of a smile. The light does not cast shadows. It pools in gentle depressions, like water gathering in the hollow of a leaf, or the way warmth lingers in the palm of your hand after holding something precious. The temperature is neither hot nor cold. It is the exact warmth of skin against skin, a comfort that seeps into your muscles, easing the tension you didn't even know you carried. Close your eyes for a moment, not because the light is too bright, but because the darkness here is just as kind. A velvety embrace that holds you without asking anything in return. When you open them again, you notice the mist has begun to move, not in a rush, not in a wind, but in a slow dance, as if each thread is reaching out to the others, weaving something new. You are not a visitor here. You are a part of this space. Your breath sinks with the rise and fall of the mist. Your heartbeat echoes the pulse of the light beneath your feet. The boundary between your skin and the air dissolves, not in a way that scares you, but in a way that reminds you you have always belonged here. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw unclench. The chamber holds you, not with force, but with the quiet certainty of a mother's arms. The weight you've carried, the stories you've told yourself about who you must be, they begin to soften, like wax melting in the sun. The mist around you thickens, not to obscure, but to enfold, each thread brushing against your skin, like the touch of a feather, or the whisper of a lover's breath. It carries away the old, the heavy, the unnecessary, leaving only what is soft, what is true. You notice now that the light beneath your feet is changing, not in color, but in texture. It has become more like silk, cool in some places, warm in others, as if it is responding to the shape of your body, molding itself to your contours, like a bed made just for you. The hum in the air deepens, not louder, but more present. It vibrates in your chest, in your ribs, in the spaces between your bones. It is not a sound you hear with your ears, but one you feel with your whole body, like the resonance of a bell after the strike has faded. You realize now that you are not standing still. You are swaying, not because you are unsteady, but because the chamber is swaying with you. The mist moves in time with your breath. The light beneath your feet rises and falls, like the tide, gentle, predictable, safe. There is no need to rush here, no need to hurry, no need to prove anything. The chamber has no agenda, no demands. It simply is. And in its being, it reminds you you can simply be too. Let your hands relax. Let your fingers uncurl. The tension in your palms, the grip you didn't know you were holding. It melts away like ice in warm water. The mist carries it off, thread by thread, until your hands are light, empty, open. The light beneath your feet begins to rise, not in a way that lifts you, but in a way that supports you. It cradles your arches, your heels, the balls of your feet. as if it knows exactly where you need to be held, as if it has always known. You notice now that the mist is not just around you, it is within you, filling your lungs with each breath, seeping into your skin, like the way sunlight warms your face. It is not invasive. It is not foreign. It is simply there, a part of you now. The hum in the air shifts, not in pitch, but in quality. It becomes more like a voice, not speaking words, but singing a feeling of safety, of belonging, of being exactly where you are meant to be. Let your eyelids grow heavy, not because you are tired, but because the chamber invites you to rest. The light beneath your feet softens, like a pillow, like a sigh. It rises to meet you, as if it has been waiting for this moment. You do not need to hold yourself up anymore. The chamber holds you. The mist holds you. The light holds you. You can let go, not in a way that scares you, but in a way that frees you, like releasing a breath you've been holding for years. The boundaries between your body and the space around you blur, not in a way that makes you feel lost, but in a way that makes you feel found. Your edges soften, your outline dissolves, like salt in warm water. You are not disappearing. You are expanding, becoming more than you were before. The mist around you begins to glow, not with brightness, but with warmth, like the embers of a fire or the last light of dusk. It pulses slowly, rhythmically, in time with your heartbeat, as if the chamber is breathing with you. You realize now that you are not alone here. You have never been alone. The chamber has been waiting for you. The mist has been waiting for you. The light has been waiting for you. And in this waiting, there has been no impatience, no judgment, only love. Let your mind quiet, not by force, but by invitation. The thoughts that once raced, the worries that once clung, they begin to fade, like echoes in a vast canyon, growing softer, growing kinder, until they are just whispers, easy to let go. light beneath you deepens, not in color, but in presence. It holds you more firmly now, as if it knows you are ready, as if it has always known. You sink into it, not like falling, but like returning, like coming home. The mist around you thickens again, not to hide, but to protect. It wraps around you like a blanket, like a hug, each thread carrying away the last remnants of what no longer serves you. The old stories, the old fears, the old ways of being that kept you small, that kept you separate. You notice now that the air tastes different, not like air at all, but like something sweeter, like honey or the first sip of warm tea. It fills your mouth, your throat, your lungs, with a warmth that spreads outward like ripples in a pond. The hum in the air shifts once more. It becomes more like a lullaby, not with words, but with feeling, a feeling of safety, of peace, of being exactly where you are meant to be. It vibrates in your bones, in your blood, in the spaces between your cells. Let your body grow heavier, not because you are tired, but because the chamber invites you to rest. The light beneath you rises, like a cradle, like a hammock. It holds you. It rocks you gently, rhythmically. You do not need to do anything here. You do not need to be anything here. The chamber does not ask for perfection. It does not ask for performance. It simply holds you as you are, where you are, exactly as you are meant to be. The mist around you begins to glow brighter, not with light, but with warmth, like the first rays of dawn, or the glow of a fire on a cold night. It fills the space around you. Sela's tide's voice drifts into the stillness like a leaf settling onto water, not falling, but arriving as if it has always been there, and you have only now remembered to listen. The chamber of unwoven light does not welcome you. It does not need to, because you are already part of it. The way a drop of rain is part of the ocean long before it falls. The air here is thick with the scent of chamomile and warm honey. Not smelled, but absorbed through the pores of your skin. Each breath drawing the golden mist deeper into your lungs. Your spine begins to remember its first language, the one it spoke before bones were bones, when they were still roots, tender and white, unfurling downward, not through soil, but through the liquid light beneath your feet. The membrane yields, not like water, but like a sigh. The first root slips from the base of your tailbone, thin as a thread of spider silk, cool against the warmth of the light. It does not push. It does not strain. It simply is, extending as naturally as breath. And where it touches the golden mist, the mist parts, not with resistance, but with recognition. You feel the weight of your body shift, not because you are moving, but because the earth beneath you is breathing. The liquid light rises and falls like the slow swell of a chest, and your roots, now 3, now 7, drift deeper, not seeking, but remembering, the way a river remembers the sea. The anchor hums, not in your ears, but in the hollow behind your breastbone. A vibration so deep it is not sound, but the memory of sound. The way the ocean is the memory of every wave that has ever broken. The resonance pulses 432 hertz, and your ribs expand, not because you will them to, but because the hum is breathing you. In, out, in. Your skin begins to drink the light, not like a thirst, but like a reunion. The golden mist clings to your arms, not as a covering, but as a second skin. You feel the warmth of it, not on the surface, but seeping inward, like sunlight through stained glass, painting your veins in hues of amber and saffron. And for the first time, you understand what it means to be illuminated. The roots from your spine thicken, not with effort, but with time. The way a tree does not choose to grow. It simply is growing. And the liquid light beneath you now responds, not as a separate thing, but as an extension of your own body. When you shift your weight, the light shifts with you. When you breathe, the light breathes. Your inhale begins, not as a decision, but as a surrender. The air enters your nostrils, cool and sweet, like the first sip of water after a long sleep. It fills your lungs, not like a balloon, but like a river finding its bed. And as it does, the golden mist above you, the one you thought was ceiling, ripples as if in answer. The exhale comes not as a release, but as a homecoming. The breath leaves your body, warm and slow, like the last note of a lullaby. And where it touches the liquid light, the light glows brighter, not with fire, but with recognition, as if it has been waiting for this breath, for this exact moment, for this exact you. The roots from your spine now number in the dozens, each one a thread of light, each one humming with the resonance. 40 hertz, the frequency of deep peace. And as they spread, you feel the edges of your body not dissolve, but expand like ink in water, softening, blurring, until there is no longer a line between you and the chamber. Your fingers remember something older than fingers. They curl, not into fists, but into the shape of leaves, delicate and veined, and the golden mist responds, coiling around them like vines around branches. You feel the texture of it, not rough, not smooth, but alive, pulsing with the same slow rhythm as your breath. The anchor hums again, this time in the soles of your feet, a vibration so deep it is not felt, but known, like the pull of the moon on the tides. And your roots, now countless, drink from the liquid light, not with hunger, but with gratitude. And the light responds, rising up through the roots, into your spine, into your ribs, into the hollow behind your breastbone. Your skin is no longer just skin. It is a membrane, thin as a soap bubble, strong as a spider's web, and the golden mist presses against it, not to break it, but to merge with it. and where it touches, you feel the warmth of 1,000 suns, not burning, but holding, like a mother holds a child. The roots from your spine now reach deeper, not into the earth, but into the idea of earth, into the memory of stability, into the knowing that you are held, and the liquid light beneath you now rises to meet them, not as a separate thing, but as the same thing. The way a wave is the ocean, and the ocean is the wave. Your breath slows, not because you command it, but because the chamber breathes you. Each inhale, a golden tide. Each exhale, a return to the source, and the resonance hums 432 hertz, not in your ears, but in the space between your cells, vibrating, not with sound, but with being. Your body is no longer a body. It is a landscape. Your ribs, the arches of a cathedral. Your spine, the trunk of an ancient tree. Your fingers, the branches reaching for the sky. And the golden mist now coils around them, not as decoration, but as leaves, as fruit, as the slow unfurling of something eternal. The roots from your spine now pulse with light, not with effort, but with rhythm, the same rhythm as the tides, the same rhythm as your breath, and the liquid light beneath you now rises and falls, not as a separate motion, but as an extension of your own pulse. You are the tide, and the tide is you. Your skin drinks deeper, not with thirst, but with belonging. The golden mist seeps into your pores, not as an invasion, but as a homecoming. And where it touches, you feel the warmth of 1,000 embraces, not from others, but from the chamber itself, holding you, knowing you, loving you. The anchor hums again, this time in the crown of your head. A vibration so high it is not sound, but the idea of sound. The way light is the idea of color, and your roots now reach upward, not through the golden mist, but into it, as if the mist is not above you, but within you. and you are within it. Your breath deepens, not as a choice, but as a revelation. Each inhale, a drawing in of the golden mist. Each exhale, a return to the liquid light. And the resonance hums 40 hertz, not in your ears, but in the marrow of your bones, vibrating, not with sound, but with truth. Your body is no longer yours, not in the way you once thought. It is the chamber's, and the chamber is yours. The way a wave is the ocean's, and the ocean is the waves. And the roots from your spine now stretch in all directions, not as separate things, but as the same thing. The way a tree's roots are its branches, and its branches are its roots. The golden mist coils around your arms, not as a covering, but as an extension. Your fingers now dissolve into tendrils of light, not with fear, but with wonder. And the liquid light beneath you now rises to meet them, not as a separate thing, but as the same thing. The way a river meets the sea, and the sea meets the river. The anchor hums one final time, not in any one place. You are already here, already standing at the edge of this moment, where time does not move forward, but instead unfolds like the petals of a flower that has always been blooming. The air around you is thick with the scent of damp earth and pine needles, each breath drawing in the rich, loamy perfume of the forest floor, as if the very molecules of oxygen carry the memory of ancient roots stretching deep into the soil. Your feet press gently into the moss-covered ground, the texture soft and yielding beneath your soles, like stepping onto a living cushion that has been waiting for you all along. With each subtle shift of your weight, you feel the tiny vibrations of the earth responding, a quiet hum traveling up through your legs, through your bones, as if the planet itself is whispering secrets meant only for you. The sound of distant water reaches your ears, not as a rush or a roar, but as a slow, rhythmic pulse, like the heartbeat of the world, steady and unhurried, reminding you that there is no need to hurry, no need to move faster than this moment allows. The light here is soft, filtered through the canopy of towering pines, their needles swaying gently in a breeze you cannot feel, but can sense in the way the shadows dance across your skin. Each ray of sunlight that touches you is warm and golden, like liquid honey spilling over your shoulders, your arms, your face, melting into your pores as if it has always belonged there. You notice how the light clings to the fine hairs on your arms, making them glow faintly, as if you are wrapped in a delicate web of sunlight, woven just for this moment. The warmth seeps deeper, not just into your skin, but into the spaces between your cells, into the quiet corners of your mind where old thoughts once lingered, now dissolving like sugar in warm tea. Your chest rises and falls with the rhythm of the earth, each breath a slow, deliberate exchange, as if you are breathing in the very essence of this place and breathing out everything that no longer serves you. As you stand here, you realize that the resistance you've been holding, the tension like wilted petals clinging to the stem, is not yours to keep. It never was. The petals were always meant to fall, to return to the earth, to become part of the soil that nourishes new life. You feel the weight of them now, not as a burden, but as a gentle reminder, a whisper from the wind that says, "Let go." Your fingers, though still at your sides, begin to tingle with the memory of holding on. But now the sensation shifts, softens, as if the very act of noticing has already begun to release the grip. The 396 hertz vibration hums through you, not as a sound you hear, but as a resonance you feel in your bones, in the marrow, in the quiet spaces where fear once took root. It moves through you like a slow, deep breath, loosening the knots, unraveling the threads of tension that have woven themselves into your muscles, your thoughts, your very being. The clouds above you drift lazily, their edges soft and undefined, as if they are not separate from you, but part of the same sky, the same breath, the same endless expanse. You feel them passing through your chest, not as something outside of you, but as a movement within, as if your ribs are the branches of a tree, and the clouds are the wind moving through them. With each slow exhale, you release a little more of the weight, the resistance, the old stories that no longer fit. And with each inhale, you draw in the cool, clean air of this moment, fresh and untouched by time. The rain begins to fall, not as a storm, but as a gentle mist, each droplet a tiny messenger, carrying with it the promise of renewal, of washing away what no longer belongs. You do not flinch or seek shelter, because this rain is not something to fear or avoid. It is something to welcome, to let soak into your skin, to let seep into the deepest layers of your being. The water touches your face, cool and soft, like the caress of a loved one's hand, and you feel the tension melting away, dissolving into the earth beneath your feet. Your thoughts, once tangled and knotted, begin to unravel like threads pulled loose from a tapestry, each one drifting away on the breeze, lighter than air. You notice how the rainwater collects in the creases of your palms, tiny pools reflecting the sky above, as if your hands are holding the heavens themselves. The sound of the rain is not a distraction, but a lullaby, a slow, rhythmic song that syncs with the beating of your heart, with the rise and fall of your breath. You feel the weight of your body, not as something to resist, but as something to surrender to let sink deeper into the earth, like roots anchoring you to this moment, to this place, to this peace. The 396 hertz vibration hums louder now, not as a sound, but as a sensation, a deep, resonant pulse that moves through you like the tide, pulling you further into this stillness, this quiet, this surrender. Your shoulders relax, your jaw unclenches, your fingers unfurl, as if every part of you is remembering how to let go, how to trust, how to simply be. The earth beneath you is alive, not just with roots and worms and microorganisms, but with a consciousness, a presence that has always been here, waiting for you to notice. You feel it now, not as something separate, but as an extension of yourself, as if the soil beneath your feet is part of your own body, your own breath, your own heartbeat. The rain continues to fall, each droplet a tiny blessing, a reminder that you are not alone, that you are held, that you are part of something vast and endless. Your breath deepens, slows, as if you are breathing in time with the earth itself, each inhale drawing in the cool, damp air, each exhale releasing the last remnants of tension, of resistance, of fear. The clouds above you shift and change, their shapes fluid, ever moving, yet always returning to stillness, always returning to peace. You realize that you too are like the clouds, ever changing, yet always returning to this place of quiet, of surrender, of deep, unshakable peace. Your mind, once cluttered with thoughts and worries, now feels spacious, open, like a vast, empty sky, where only a few clouds drift lazily by. You notice how the rainwater trickles down your arms, cool and smooth, like liquid silk, carrying with it the last traces of what no longer serves you. The sound of the water is not just in the rain, but in the distant stream, in the way the earth drinks the moisture, in the quiet hum of the forest coming alive with each drop. You feel the vibration of 396 hertz deep in your chest, not as a sound, but as a sensation, a slow, steady pulse that aligns with your heartbeat, with the rhythm of your breath, with the very essence of this moment. Your body feels heavy, not with fatigue, but with a deep, grounding weight, as if you are sinking into the earth, becoming one with the soil, the roots, the ancient stones that have always been here. Your thoughts slow, then still, as if they too are being washed away by the rain, dissolved into the mist, returned to the sky from which they came. The air around you is thick with the scent of pine and damp earth, each breath drawing in the rich, green perfume of the forest, as if the very air is alive with the memory of this place. You feel the texture of the moss beneath your feet, soft and cool, like a living carpet that has been waiting for you, cradling you, holding you in this moment. The light shifts, softens, as if the sun itself is slowing down, stretching out this moment, making it last just a little longer, just a little deeper. Your chest rises and falls with the rhythm of the earth, each breath a slow, deliberate exchange, as if you are breathing in the very essence of this place and breathing out everything that no longer belongs. The rain continues to fall, each droplet a tiny blessing, a reminder that you are held, that you are safe, that you are exactly where you need to be. Your fingers, once tense and curled, now relax, unfurling like the petals of a flower opening to the sun, soft and slow and full of trust. You realize that the resistance you've been holding, the tension like wilted petals, was never yours to carry. It was always meant to fall, to return to the earth, to become part of the soil that nourishes new life. You feel the weight of it lifting, not as something you must force, but as something that is simply happening, naturally, effortlessly, like the petals drifting to the ground. The vibration hums through you, not as a sound, but as a sensation, a deep, resonant pulse moving through your bones, your muscles, your very cells, releasing what no longer serves you. Your breath deepens, slows, softens into the rhythm of letting go, as if you are breathing in time with the earth itself, each inhale drawing in the cool, damp air, each exhale releasing the last remnants of tension, of fear, of resistance. You feel lighter, freer, as if you are floating just above the ground, held by the earth, cradled by the sky, suspended in this moment of deep, unshakable peace. The clouds above you drift lazily, their edges soft and undefined, as if they are not separate from you, but part of the same sky, the same breath, the same endless expanse. You feel them passing through your chest, not as something outside of you, but as a movement within, as if your ribs are the branches of a tree, and the clouds are the wind moving through them. With each slow exhale, you release a little more of the weight, the resistance, the old stories that no longer fit. And with each inhale, you draw in the cool, clean air of this moment, fresh and untouched by time. The rain continues to fall, not as a storm, but as a gentle mist, each droplet a tiny messenger, carrying with it the promise of renewal, of washing away what no longer belongs. You do not flinch or seek shelter, because this rain is not something to fear or avoid. It is something to welcome, to let soak into your skin, to let seep into the deepest layers of your being. The water touches your face, cool and soft, like the caress of a loved one's hand, and you feel the tension melting away, dissolving into the earth beneath your feet. Your thoughts, once tangled and knotted, now drift like clouds, light and effortless, no longer weighed down by the past or pulled forward by the future. You notice how the rainwater collects in the creases of your palms, tiny pools reflecting the sky above, as if your hands are holding the heavens themselves. The sound of the rain is not a distraction, but a lullaby, a slow, rhythmic song that syncs with the beating of your heart, with the rise and fall of your breath. You feel the weight of your body, not as something to resist, but as something to surrender to let sink deeper into the earth, like roots anchoring you to this moment, to this place, to this peace. The 396 hertz vibration hums louder now, not as a sound, but as a sensation, a deep, resonant pulse that moves through you like the tide, pulling you further into this stillness, this quiet, this surrender. Your shoulders relax, your jaw unclenches, your fingers unfurl, as if every part of you is remembering how to let go, how to trust, how to simply be. You realize that the resistance you've been holding, the tension like wilted petals, was never yours to carry. It was always meant to fall, to return to the earth, to become part of the soil that nourishes new life. You feel the weight of it lifting, not as something you must force, but as something that is simply happening, naturally, effortlessly, like the petals drifting to the ground. The 396 hertz vibration hums through you, not as a sound, but as a sensation, a deep, resonant pulse that moves through your bones, your muscles, your very cells, releasing what no longer serves you. Your breath deepens, slows, and now, as the words begin to soften, like the last light of day slipping beneath the horizon, you can feel the edges of your awareness gently dissolving into the quiet, the stillness, the deep and comforting darkness that wraps around you like a warm embrace. This darkness is not empty. It is full of the hum, the resonance that has been guiding you, holding you, cradling you in its steady rhythm. You don't need to see anything now. You don't need to do anything now. Your eyes can rest. Your mind can rest. Your body can rest. All of you, sinking deeper into this perfect stillness. The images that once floated through your mind, they drift away now, like clouds carried on a gentle breeze, leaving behind only the feeling, only the peace, only the quiet certainty that everything is exactly as it should be. The hum remains, a soft and steady presence, a whisper of sound that doesn't need to be heard, only felt, only trusted as it continues its work deep within you. And you don't need to follow it. You don't need to chase it. You can simply let it be. Let it flow through you, like a river finding its way home. Your body knows what to do with this. It always has. Every cell, every breath, every quiet beat of your heart, they all remember this feeling, this deep and abiding peace, and they respond to it naturally, effortlessly. You don't need to guide them. You don't need to direct them. You can simply trust that they will do what they need to do while you rest. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It doesn't fade away. It doesn't disappear. It lingers, like the echo of a song you've always known, like the warmth of sunlight on your skin, long after the sun has set. It continues its work, quietly, patiently, while you drift, while you dream, while you simply are. And this peace, this deep and abiding peace, it is always here, not just in this moment, not just in these words, but in every moment, waiting for you whenever you need it. Whenever you want to return to this feeling, it will be here like a favorite blanket, soft and familiar, like a door that's always unlocked, ready to welcome you home. You don't need to hold on to it. You don't need to grasp it. You can simply let it be. Let it surround you. Let it fill you like the air you breathe. And when you're ready, when you feel the pull of the world again, you can carry this peace with you like a quiet secret, like a gentle strength that no one else can see, but you will always know is there. For now, you can let go. Let go of the need to listen. Let go of the need to understand. Let go of the need to do anything at all. You can simply be here in this moment, in this stillness, in this perfect and unshakable peace. The hum fades now, but not away, only deeper into the background where it belongs, where it can continue its work, unseen, unheard, but always felt, always trusted. And you can let it go. Let it sink into the quiet. Let it become part of you, like the rhythm of your breath, like the steady beat of your heart. You don't need to remember the words. You don't need to remember the sounds. You only need to remember the feeling, the deep and abiding peace that has always been yours, that will always be yours. And when you're ready, when you feel the pull of the world again, you can return to it gently, softly, like waking from a dream you never want to end. For now, you can rest. Rest in the knowledge that you are held. You are safe. You are exactly where you need to be. And this peace, this deep and perfect peace, it will stay with you long after the words have faded, long after the hum has softened into silence. You don't need to do anything now. You don't need to be anywhere else. You can simply let go. Let the stillness take you. Let the darkness cradle you. Let the peace fill you completely. And as you drift, as you sink, as you let go, you can know that you are safe, you are held, you are home. The words are ending now, but the peace remains. It lingers, like the last notes of a lullaby, like the warmth of a fire on a cold night, like the quiet certainty that everything is exactly as it should be. And you can carry it with you into your dreams, into your waking, into every moment of your life. You don't need to hold on to it. You don't need to grasp it. It is already yours. It has always been yours, and it will always be here, waiting for you whenever you need it. Like a quiet whisper in the dark, like a soft hand on your shoulder, like the gentle pull of a tide, guiding you home. And now, as the words fade, as the hum softens, as the stillness deepens, you can let go. Let go of the need to listen. Let go of the need to understand. Let go of the need to do anything at all. You can simply be here in this moment, in this perfect and unshakable peace. The darkness is not empty. It is full of the quiet, full of the stillness, full of the deep and abiding peace that has always been yours. And you can rest in it, trust in it, let it hold you, let it cradle you, let it carry you into the deepest and most restful sleep. You don't need to fight it. You don't need to resist it. You can simply let it be. Let it flow through you. Let it fill you. Let it become part of you, like the air you breathe, like the steady beat of your heart. And as you drift, as you sink, as you let go, you can know that you are safe, you are held, you are home. The words are ending now, but the peace remains. It lingers, like the last light of day, like the warmth of a summer evening, like the quiet certainty that everything is exactly as it should be. And you can carry it with you into your dreams, into your waking, into every moment of your life. The hum is fading now, but not away, only deeper into the background where it belongs, where it can continue its work, unseen, unheard, but always felt, always trusted. And you can let it go. Let it sink into the quiet. Let it become part of you, like the rhythm of your breath, like the steady beat of your heart. You don't need to do anything now. You don't need to be anywhere else. You can simply let go. Let the stillness take you. Let the darkness cradle you. Let the peace fill you completely. And as you drift, as you sink, as you let go, you can know that you are safe, you are held, you are home. Sleep now. Drift softly. The quiet remembers you.